So we'll try and do a video to show you how to remove the wing, or fender I think our American friends like to call it, on the Range Rover L322. So I'll give you a quick rundown of what we're going to do and then we'll get on with it. So now, right, so we've got the headlights out, so you will need to take your headlights out. We've got the front bumper off, but we think you can do this, as you'll see, without the front bumper off. So we're going to undo these two Phillips head screws here. We're gonna whip out those two M10s there. We're gonna go along this top here. You can see we've got our Torx T30, so they're Torx T30. We're gonna whip those 1, 2, 3, 4 out there. We're gonna take out the vent by undoing the top, remove this bottom panel here, and there's some screws behind here, and remove the side repeater wiring. So there's the super quick summary. Let's see how quick we can do this then, Tom. Okay, someone's phoning me, but they can wait. Right then, okay. So let's have a look what these are. Right, there we go. So we've got two of those. Just put those up there. 1, 2. So the wings are aluminium on the front of this Range Rover. Reduce weight. Right. Okay, so that's that, and then we'll go for the two little we change sockets here, and we're going to put the little Phillips driver in and remove the. They got some crazy power out of there, Tom. What they got? Oh, it's like a Riley. Might be an MG, right? Okay, so let's have a look. Okay, so we got two self-tapping screws here to remove out. There's one. Oh. They're quite tight in there. I'm probably better off with a screwdriver, but right. So you can see now the front wing is. Sorry, yeah, Tom's just mentioned to me that you may struggle to take the wing off if you've got the bumper on here. This forms the docking for the bumper, so let's go a bit more forward and have a look if you can do it. Obviously if you need to change I don't know quite why you'd change your wing without your bumper, although I think we had to do it once when someone scratched into their garden wall with this one, but that's another story. Right then, it wasn't me. Right, so we've got a Torx T30 head now, and we're gonna go and take these top bolts off. Okay, so these are all the same. Let's have a look at those. So that's that. Gosh, someone really wants me, Tom.
Do you want to?
It's got to be unprofessional to answer your phone while you're doing a video.
Well, we can stop.
No, we're alright. We're on a roll. In fact, yeah, it might be worth leaving one of these in for the moment, so I'm going to leave one in there, or that wing's going to.
You're going to have to take the vent off to get the last
fastener as well. Fastener, and I don't want it falling off, so I'm going to leave that top one in. Okay, so that's the back one out. So we've got a little line of these. Right, let's go back to the 10mm socket. Let's whip that top one out. So there's always a stumpy little one, isn't he? There we go, so that's that one there, so that's different again. Let's put him up there. Right, now this bottom bit here, if you've got a mud flap on, you'll need to take your mud flap off. Now this bottom bit should pull off, shouldn't it, Tom? Yeah. Let's have it. Oh gosh, that sounds. Okay, so you have got two clips. Gosh, there should be two of those, or we've got one left on here. Okay, so there should be two of these clips, and you can see you've got this sort of, it should sort of spring on here and hold it on. We've got these two little clips here that locate in the bottom. They dock into the bottom of the vent. So that's that panel removed. Right, now then we've got a little 10mm bolt we need to remove up in there. Okay, so here's a little short self-tappering type thing. Right, now that should then allow us to manoeuvre these out. Now we have to be a bit careful on the door, as I recall, on these. Right, now if we did do a video for removing this, but I think if you open the door a little bit, it gives you a bit more room. But you need to be careful not to scratch the door. Okay. Alright, oh. There we go. So that's the side vent out. And that then exposes, okay, so, yeah, so that you can see this was covering that back one there. And then where else have we got the others hidden, Tom? We got one in there, one there, and one there. Yeah, okay. So, well, I've still got the... Oh, gosh, you got one down there as well. Okay, yep, got it. Right. So, again, 10mm.
If you use the side ones rather than the...
Okay, that's right. So, we'll start at the bottom with that one, yeah?
No.
Ooh, that's alright. Is it either or?
It's easy to align the wing if you leave those on in place.
In place, okay. Right, so they look like, yeah, so they're those stumpy little ones again. So that's that one, and then you're saying...
I've taken that one out.
You've taken...
That one back in.
There's quite a bit of room to get in and do those, aren't there?
And there's also one
in there. Okay. Yeah, that little socket set sweet. Okay. There we go. Alright. And then we're going to get him in there as well. No. So what? Okay, so we're pretty sure now. Right, let me just close this door, making sure we don't catch anything. So we're all pretty sure he's getting loose. Okay, yeah. So we've just got him held on with these two at the top now. So that's back to our talks. Remove this top one here. Can we get in there? Yeah, we can get in there. Right, so this is going to be held on now just by the side repeater wire. Are there any other things going to surprise me, Tom?
No.
No. Okay. So let's get those out there. Right, there it goes. Right, and so. Okay, there we go. Okay. Now I'm just going to twist this connector at the back just to remove that out from the side repeater. Yeah, when you're putting that back in, make sure you don't put the wing on and have that lying down, or you'll be fishing around trying to get that wire back out. Right, with the wing off, Tom, let's just have a quick look at that front corner, so that if you were trying to take it off without removing the bumper, I guess it's these two M10s you'd need to try and...
You can get to this one if you take the inner wheel arch off.
Yeah.
It's very difficult to get anything on this one.
But if you, it'd be worth having a go, wouldn't it? But that's the two there. At least you can see what you would have to do.
Quicker to take the bumper.
Quicker to take the bumper off, says Tom. Give it all a good clean. Right, let's have a quick look under here. Let's have a look what fun we've got going on here. So this is the inner wing. You can see the wheel arch liner. One thing to note here is this is where the air intake. So the air actually is quite interesting. This, the air goes into the air filter box here. So actually the air comes along the wing. So the air actually comes in through the air intake here, flows along here and goes in there, and that little foam bit that Tom took off goes on there, and that forms a dam, I think. So when if you're going off-road and you went sort of nose first into a puddle, it wouldn't suck the water up through here. The vent at the side here would still be above water, and so you'd be able to... This forms as like an airtight chamber. And I think that's about all the interesting bits we've got there.